What's up, YP family? What's up, YouTube? It's YP Los 901, and I got another tutorial video for you guys. I hope y'all been liking my tutorial videos. Like I told y'all in the first video, I'm new to recording and editing videos and making tutorial videos for show. So if there's anything that y'all would like me to implement, anything that y'all feel would help y'all better understand what I'm doing or whatever, just leave a comment and I make sure I try to implement those things. But I hope y'all been liking the tutorial videos, and don't forget to leave a like. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you subscribe. But anyways, Discord is up. Discord is up, so make sure y'all get over to the Discord. I got special stuff dropping for y'all if y'all subscribe to me on YouTube. If you want to become a developer, I got everything you need to do what I'm doing as far as jewelry. I also teach how to make tats and clothes. So just go check out the Discord. Link will be in the description. Also the link to all of the resources we will use today are in the description. Besides Photoshop is a pay app, so but everything else that you need will be linked in the description. You can go download it if you already haven't. If you need Photoshop, come to the Discord. I got you. But without further ado, let's get into today's tutorial video. So we're gonna start off in Photoshop. I'm gonna create a new 2048 by 2048 at 300 pixels is what I recommend, and I'm going to type what I want. First I'm gonna pick a font. You go on thefont.com or wherever you get your fonts from to pick your font. And today's tutorial is strictly going to just be showing you how to make this pendant. I'm not going to show you how to texture it or anything. Just strictly just showing you how to make this pendant. And of course future tutorials gonna drop, and one tutorial I may do the whole thing, show you how the whole process from start to Fivem ready. One tutorial may just be showing you how to troubleshoot your errors that you have in Blender. Once I got content coming for you guys, so we're gonna start. I'm gonna just delete this layer right here, and then we're gonna start. I'm gonna just YP. Make this bigger. Make my font white. White. Blend the options. Add a stroke. Make that stroke black. Okay. Duplicate the layer. Drag it down. Don't really matter where you drag it. I don't know why I was fidgeting. I'm like, I don't put it here. No, I'm gonna put it here. Blend the options. Change the color of this stroke to white. Okay. Our Photoshop portion is done. That was fast, wasn't it? I knew it. I'm gonna export this to my PNG and SVG folders for my chains. I organized everything, so if y'all seeing like, man, I thought you been making chain. I only see one PNG SVG right there. Organized my whole computer yesterday, and I got everything situated. And that was part of getting my Discord situated. The only thing left for my Discord is to take a picture of the 200 plus chain models I have and post them. But Save that, export as PNG. Then we are done with Photoshop. Open up Inkscape, new document, import, file, import that PNG you just exported. Come up to path, trace your bitmap. Path, trace bitmap. Apply, file, export. Plain SVG is going to automatically change it to Inkscape SVG anyways, because we're using Inkscape. Find where you just, or wherever you export your PNGs and SVGs and your all that. Save it. Your Inkscape portion done. That was fast one. Yeah, I know. Clear your scene out in Blender. We are moved on to Blender now. Import scalable vector graphic. That's a SVG. That's what we just exported from Inkscape. Import that. Find wherever, locate wherever you save that at. Import that. Going to snap to the x-axis. I'm going to rotate that 90 degrees. I'm going to zoom in on this. Come over to your data, geometry, extrude this out. I'm going to extrude it again, and then I'm going to set my origin to geometry, and I'm going to scale it down just a tad bit so it ain't too crazy, but it's a nice thick name pendant. Come to your material tab, remove your material. Turn my screencast keys on just so you guys can see what I'm doing in case I go quiet. What you want to do is, in object mode, you want to convert this whole thing to a mesh. I'm going to go back to my x-axis, go into edit mode, wireframe view, or wireframe, so, what do you call it? What is this? The viewport? Yeah, viewport shading. We're going to go into wireframe. That way we can select everything that's behind these lines. So if I select that, it's going to select that whole, you feel me, row. So we're going to, boom. And then we are going to separate by selection. Press P, separate by selection. Object mode, we're going to select that mesh we just separated, and we are going to move it. So I am going to set origin to geometry, and I am going to move this back to where it came from. Move this out. I'm gonna move it out a little bit more. And we already got a decent looking pendant. So from here, to get more detail inside of this pendant, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go into edit mode, line select, and I'm going to select the whole outline of that. I'm gonna press P, separate by selection, go into object mode, select that again, convert to curve. With it converted to a curve, go to geometry in your data tab, geometry, bevel, depth. Click that one time and look what you get. Go into edit mode. We're gonna shrink flatten this. Make it a little trim. Yeah. Boom. That's already looking real good. Check this out. Duplicate. Bring that back. And there's so many ways that you can do, like there's so much you could do with your charm from here. Like if I wanted to, I could move this back and then I could scale it. Now it's an actual 3D pendant now. It's a 3D pendant without it being scaled, but just look at how much detail that brings. So you know how you go in the first person and you move around a person and you can see the details in their jewelry. The back of your jewelry won't just be flat. The back gonna look like the front. So if you got glow on this, the back of it gonna glow too. There ain't gonna be no flaws in your jewelry. You feel what I'm saying? But that's just the option. What we could do ain't even. What I'm gonna do for today's tutorial is I'm going to leave it like that. You'll still see that glow. I mean, if you can get back in there far enough in the game, a good view, you'll still be able to see these letters glowing. But you feel me, just to have that pop. So I'm gonna go into edit mode here, and I'm gonna select like I just did with that. Select the outlines. Separate by selection. Object mode. Click. Convert to curve. Data, geometry, bevel, edit mode, shrink flatten. I think that's straight. I already got a nice detail pendant. And if you would have, say you would have had, you know it on the both sides like I just showed you, then all you would need to do is just duplicate that and drag it back like you did that to the other side. But right now, we are going to duplicate this and move it back about halfway through that mesh. Shrink flatten it just a tad bit so it's boom. Just like that, y'all. We pretty much done that 3D name pendant. Just for, you know, since we already done. Let me see how far we in. 14 minutes in. I got something else for y'all then. I may just go ahead and texture this too. But from here, I'm add me in some diamonds. what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chop the bottom half of this diamond off. So I'm gonna rotate it 90 degrees. Edit mode, wireframe mode. Select the bottom half. X. Delete faces. Scale it down. And I showed you this method in our last tutorial video, how to hand place your diamonds. This is how I like doing them. There's ways you can lay out a diamond pattern on there with just a few clicks without having to place every single diamond. But I'll show y'all that in a future tutorial. A lot of people sell this method, which is kind of pointless to me. Like, I understand it though. I mean, I do, but I don't at the same time. Like I told y'all, certain stuff shouldn't, cost you an arm and a leg to learn. Should be willing to share your knowledge on certain stuff. But certain stuff do cost. But whatever. So I'm gonna just quickly, and they ain't gonna be perfect. That's not the purpose of this. I am going to fast forward through this part of the video, but you just duplicate and place your diamond where you want it to go if you want diamonds in it. But technically this pendant has been done. The only thing I haven't done to it is make the bell and decimate it down. I'm pretty sure you guys know how to clean up your mesh by now. If you don't, I will show you, or you will know how to clean up your mesh by the end of this tutorial. But I'm gonna lay my diamonds. I'm not gonna try to make these perfect. Just filling the gaps in. Personally, I already made for myself a chain with this pendant on it already. So, unfortunately, I will not be doing anything with this pendant. But for the sake of it, if you subscribe to the channel, man, YP ain't just a me thing, man. YP can be whatever you want it to be. For me, it mean young and prosperous. My bad, I had a brain fart, I don't know why. But it mean young and prosperous to me. It also mean young and paid to me. It also mean young profit. Like, I was here for a reason. So YP ain't just like a me thing, man. If you subscribe, you locked in with me, man, you a part of the YP family. If you join the Discord, you'll see what I mean by that. Like, everything labeled YP family. It got something to do with my supporters and the people that mess with me. So you part of the family, man. So if you want this pendant, you can have it for free. I send it to you. You can put, you feel me, YP on top of your name, right? You feel me? If that's what you want to do with it. But man, this pendant's done, bro. Let's finish done. You got iced out, a Bussin iced out pendant. I'm not gonna make a bill for y'all, cause I already showed y'all how to make a bill. But what I am going to do is show you how to clean your mesh. So I am going to select all of these diamonds that I just placed. I'm going to Control J to join them into one. Each one of these outlines I am going to join into one also. Select trying to act like it didn't want me to get it at first. Join those into one. Boom. A lot of y'all don't even be knowing what, like, y'all know vertices, it's the dots and stuff like this, but y'all don't know that this actually affect, like, y'all product in the game. And I can make, like, it just take up a lot of virtual memory if you got a whole bunch of geometry and stuff. Like, it's more memory that is taken up in your server. So that's the reason you clean up your mesh, because you don't want to give a server owner your file and then he put it in his server and it's taking up a lot of space to where it start making other stuff lag out or whatever the case may be. You never know. So I'm gonna combine these two also as well. So your poly count or whatever, the reason why you clean up your mesh is because I'm gonna convert this to a mesh as well. So now you see your total poly count: 121,000 vertices, 238,000 edges, 116,000 faces, 219,000 triangles. Right. The game understands things better when they are triangulated. Blender works better if they are quads. So just keep that in mind. But what we're gonna do is I'm gonna select whatever got the most. So this got 91,000 vertices. This is pretty much all my polys, right? So to take care of that, go into edit mode, select all, mesh, boom, look at that, clean up, decimate geometry, and that allows you to decimate your geometry. Exactly what it say. Get rid of edges, get rid of faces, get rid of vertices. And you see what happens when you go too low? It destroys it. So don't go too low, don't keep it too high. Me personally, I have a chain that's like 191,000 or something like that. No, I got it down to, I got my YP custom chain down. Let me stop capping it, y'all, because I got it down pretty good. I think I got my YP custom chain down to like 110,000, 120, somewhere in that area. Just because I wanted to keep a lot of the detail in it. As you decimate, you start to lose your detail. So, look, this got 62,000 vertices. This is perfect. If we just want it, like you could, like if we was just gonna export this and not have a chain, that's golden. That's under what you would want to aim for. But I'm gonna decimate these diamonds too because they 9,000. Can knock some off. But you just gonna clean up. Delete loose too. My bad, y'all. That's a good thing to do before you do it. Delete loose and then you decimate your geometry. I like to do all of my decimating and stuff at the end after I made everything. I got everything that I'm making squared away. That's when I like to decimate my geometry. But that's cool for my diamonds. As you see, it make my diamond shape a little bit more different. But that's a darn chain. I'm not gonna do no texturing. If you're familiar already with making jewelry in Discord, making jewelry in Blender, you know how to texture already. That's simple. We're done. We're done. This is your finished product. And like I said, if you want this, I'll throw a bell on it. Just come to the Discord or whatever. Make sure you sub before you click. There's reaction rows in the Discord. There's a reaction row that like, you don't have to be sub, but a sub is free on YouTube, guys. A sub is free. It don't take nothing to support. At the end of the day, I'm dropping, like, giving y'all free resources and stuff like that. It don't cost nothing to support. So what I was gonna say is, if you want this pendant, join the Discord through the link in the description. I just finished the Discord up. We already talked about this in the beginning of the video. Join in. If you subscribed on YouTube, there's reaction row. There's two reaction rows. There's one that says Dev on the Rise. That's for everybody that found these YouTube videos and they want free resources, or they want paid resources, or whatever the case may be. But the Dev on the Rise row is for all the free resources. So you get Dev on the Rise row. You get access to the Dev Zone, which is where the developer resources are, developer chat, help, or whatever. You come in, post in the chat, whatever, in the help section. Me or Fellow is a brand new Discord, 22 members. So once the population is built, I'm pretty sure Fellow developers ain't gonna have no problem helping you. It's a safe space for everybody. Not only is it just for the development, it's also a space where I want my subscribers to be able to come chill. So I got a section in that Discord called OTF, and it's only the family. And the role that you get if you're subscribed is YP family. So that unlock you access to matter of fact, let me show you. Let me just show you. I can show you better than I tell you. Boom. YP Custom. So if you subscribe to me on YouTube, when you first join the Discord, it'll say, give you questions, blah blah blah. One of the answers is found and subscribe to you on YouTube. If you click that, you get the YP family role. And what that role unlocks for you in this Discord is the OTF category. Within that OTF category, you get the YP family chat. You can post your streams up in here, and YP family links. And as you see, that's a list. Oh, I'm gonna edit that out the video because you can just take my yeah. But as you see what's going on, and rest of the Discord got all my good stuff. Just come check it out. I ain't gonna show y'all. You feel me? Area 51, $10 to get access to. Bam. But that's gonna wrap up today's tutorial video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Like I said, any advice, please leave a comment. If you like what I'm doing, leave a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Please subscribe. It's free to subscribe to me on YouTube. I have a Twitch also where I go live as well. But YouTube, man, that's what I'm pushing. I would appreciate a follow on Twitch. That's what I'm saying. Subscribe to me on YouTube. Follow me on Twitch. YP up and out, man.